Welcome. Brew day, yet again. Today, I'm testing out the new system. I got it somewhat rigged here. I got it plugged into the wall. Well, plugged in, I mean attached to the wall, the electrical panel. Got the pump hooked up, the heat. The pump's down there for now. It's all hooked up. I'm gonna put this equipment to the test. I'm very excited. So today's an IPA, of course, because why wouldn't I do an IPA? Testing out a new system, and that's my favorite style. Today though, it's a little bit fun. Not only am I using this, I'm using Sabro hops. I'm pulling it up right now. It's an aroma hop that is notable for its complexity of fruity and citrus flavors. It imparts distinct tangerine, coconut, tropical fruit, and stone fruit aromas with hints of cedar, mint, and cream. Sabro's pedigree is the result of a unique cross-pollination of a female Neo-Mexicanus hop. I almost nailed that in one perfect take, but I didn't. So, it's a Neo-Mexicanus hop or derivative of it, and I've now tried all three, and we're about to try all three. First was Medusa, Zappa, and now Sabro, although Sabro is a crossbreed, but still, it counts. So let's do it. I don't know how this is going to go, but the journey should be good for both of us. Let me get the water started here. This is the value right here where it's set for what it is now, what we're trying to get to. I'll turn the pump on in a second just to recirculate through, but hopefully everything's good to go here. Alright, I'm running the pump now, and hopefully that helps heat it up a little bit. This still hasn't changed the top of this yet. Hopefully that'll... Oh, there it goes. So I think it's starting. I think something's happening. Coming out here. Pumps it out. Through the chiller. And back in. I would love to just transfer, direct pump the wort right out, chill it right into my fermenter. So I don't have to recirculate it all to cool it down. I might have to do that. We'll see though. Something I noticed that's also kind of cool is I could feasibly maybe do a whirlpool with this. See, if I put the hose here, I could recirculate the wort potentially in a sort of whirlpool sort of thing. An option I might try later on. Not this brew day, but maybe some other brew day. So all the grain is in here. Sort of a weird way to do this. I thought I'd try it. Just dump it in, stir it in. Why not? All right, I'm at 152. I was trying for 150, so overshot it by a fraction. Totally cool. What I'm going to do is set this to 150 and recirculate through the whole mash the entire time. And by the end of it, it should be good. So the bottom's a little cooler than the top. That's totally good, no problem. Go down to 150. Heat on. And I'm going to circulate, like I said, through the whole entire time. Pump on. So what's also kind of cool about this is I can do a mash out if I want. I might do it. And so I think maybe 45 minutes in to the mash, I'll slowly raise it up until it's about 170 degrees Fahrenheit. Pull it out, drain it out, and boil it. And I'll be closer to my boil target anyway, so it'll be quicker to get to the boil. I already see a potential problem with this in my factoring in my planning. There's 2 gallons, as I said, on the bottom of this that is not on contact with the wort during the mash. The problem is I had to then add 3 gallons to make sure I got to my mash temps that hit the right numbers. I just realized that I'm gonna have like 4 gallons-ish of wort as planning pre-boil, and I was planning for like 2.753 gallons. So I'm gonna have to play with this. Dead ton space is usually just for the mash. You collect your stuff and then you boil it separately from what the container is in. So the dead ton space will be included after it's mashed in because it's a brew in a bag. The wort just stays in there. So we'll see. If I do have 4 gallons, I don't know what to do with that. I honestly am not prepared to make 4 gallons of beer right now. And I'm either going to dump it or wing it and see what I can do with it. But we'll address it when we get there. Not so bad. I will say, if it's a 10-gallon batch, that would be a 2-person job. You know, you could rig something though. I've seen people rig pulleys and stuff. You could do something where, you know, you have some sort of hook. You just hook it on there first, then hook these on second. There would have to be something figured out on a very heavy one. But thankfully, I don't have that problem. I'm at 3.5 gallons. So I'm definitely over. I don't have any option right now, but I'm gonna have to dump probably whatever it is, a little over half a gallon of this to hit my pre-boil targets. Like I said, I'm gonna plan for this better in the future. I can use a little bit of this wort for those who are in pain to see go to waste for a different project I'm doing. Not all of it, but it won't all go to waste. So yeah, let's keep it going. I'm not gonna show you the dumping process. It's just too painful. Alright, a little shy. I was going for like 1040, I think 3 or 4. I'm at 1040. So a little lower in gravity. That's also possible. I didn't like stir all the wort in before taking it off, so the part that was in the dead space, 2-gallon dead space on the bottom, potentially didn't get mixed in very well. We will find out post boil. I'm going for around 1065. I'm at 1060. It's not the end of the world, but we'll find out. I forgot the hop spider the first time, so the next hops are in here. It's alright, you wouldn't send me this some. So now I'm gonna transfer the wort. Hopefully it cools down. I'm gonna have to get an ice bucket first into a pot like this, and then just pump the cold water through here while I run the wort through there, and hopefully this all works out. Full disclosure, this has been steeping hot for like 15 minutes now because I just was ill-prepared about how to do this properly. So this is way over the bittering target, which was 80 IBUs. I gotta be in the 95 range. But, you know, all's well. It's really hot coming out this side where the water is. So I actually pulled it out of the ice. I'm gonna run it off until it gets low like I would normally do in the past with my other chiller, immersion chiller. But, the wort coming out right now out of the tube is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It's dropping pretty quick. The internal temperature is showing 132 degrees, so it's going down pretty quickly. It's been about a minute now, too. So, you know, I've heard good things about these plate chillers, so we'll see how effective it actually is. All right, the wort coming out of here, it's been 2 minutes. I literally, like, hit pause. 1 minute later, this is going at, like, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's probably at, like, let's see. Since I just was talking, 68. I'm gonna kill the pump. That was very, very fast. So now what I'm gonna do is unhook it from, instead of going in here, I'm gonna go into here. I don't need to hold it. I can sit it down. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to plan for extra wort again because it stalled out when the wort went below where the opening was. I had to mess with it and tilt it. The pump stopped pumping as well again. And anyway, just another learning curve. But not bad for a first attempt. A few hiccups. I figured there would be. So let's see what the gravity is. Okay, so I'm at 1047, which is very bad. That is a bad boil off. That sucks. I was going for 1065 range. I mean, your new system, who knows what could have happened. I'm not blaming this. It did end up around 2 gallons from 2.75 gallons, which wasn't far off. It's going for 1.85, which is normally what I get. I let it boil for another 10 minutes, and steep for another 5 minutes. So this will be like 120 IBU session IPA. Yes! Yeah, well, there you go. What I am going to do is half of it's going to get a Saison strain. I did a Brett experiment, and I put Brett with a Saison. That's going to be combined into one. The other one's going to do an ESB yeast I used. I saved some of that. I'm going to use it for the IPA. It's a hybrid of USO5 and Cross Maloof. So yeah, one sort of Saison, hoppy Saison, Brett thing, and then regular IPA. Well, and now a crazy hoppy session IPA. I love this system. I had to just dial in a bit. I was also told at the end through another brewer just to flush everything with PBW, just to get rid of all the wort that could be sticky in there. I'll do that, and yeah, let's call it here. You don't see all the cleanup and everything and pitching the yeast. You've seen all that before. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for another video with this, and hopefully the next time I actually get a lot closer to what I was going for. So yeah, see you next time.